Hey, hi there, I'm Alfonso, and we are back on Alan Wake 2, as you can see. And we are gonna continue Saga's side of the story to, find the things that we are missing. Now we can get some actual work done. Now that we have the bolt cutters, we can actually start doing shit. So, where are things that need bolt cutting? Map, don't fail me now. Okay. Anything that needs bolt cutters in here. A locked door on the third floor. We cannot do anything about that. Locked door in the boiler room. A locked door in the boiler room. Interesting. Point of interest. We have seen that. A locked door in the boiler room. What could be in the boiler room that we haven't seen already? That's really fucking weird. That's the wrong way. Let's bolt cut the thing in here. Click. Open that. And get to the boiler room, see if there's something we can use there. Also gotta reload the thing, but we cannot because... Oh, they picked the corpse of Buddy Boy over here. Okay, first door to the right. There's a locked door, apparently. This door in here?
I can't get through this.
Yeah, not from this side. Is there a point to this door being locked, other than the door is locked? Yeah, no shit, I know. Is there a point to that door being locked? Is there a point to this point of interest at all? Oh, more arrows. Nice. Yeah, no, I think whatever that was, it was lost on us, but hey, it's fine, I guess. Let's get out of here. There's bolt cutting to do. This takes us back to... This takes us back to Bright Falls. Or should take us back to Bright Falls, yeah. And there is a couple of stashes on the way. Nice. Valhalla Nursing Home and the Ranger Station. Bunker Woods and Bright Falls. Ooh boy, we already finding lunchboxes and the cold stashes to our right. Keep going up. Keep
And another lunchbox.
Yes, it is. Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Thank you, Rose. That's really sweet of you. Okay, so a couple of things in there and a manuscript page. A manuscript page. I don't think I have found that. That's so fucking interesting. Have I found this manuscript page before?
We had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say? Jim Figamore. Figamore?
Hey, Pat.
I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the line's lighting up, so that...
How many pad things do I have? Because I was missing some of... Oh, yeah. We're still missing 5.
I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
Oh, the guy from the...
Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part.
From the inn
But it
in
sounds
Bright
like
Falls.
maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again. Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole day.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bigamore. Rose at the bingo night.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each
Every
time
night
Rose
was
drew
bingo
a ball
night.
from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding
Rose
a
at
cloud
bingo
of cats.
Nightingale? No, bingo night.
Rose didn't mind.
Rose
She
at
liked
bingo
cats.
Nightingale, yeah.
She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Oh, interesting.
2010, it's ridiculous. Wendy's fucking dead.
I'm sorry, Bat. Bunker Woods stash key.
Something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back.
God, I love this fucking charm that tells me where everything is. To our left. On top of this? On top of this, maybe. Yup, nope. Straight up an arrow. Straight up an arrow. Not bad. I feel so bad for Pat. God fucking damn it, Alan. One down, another one to go. Go down. Thank you for the arrows. Is my inventory full? Okay, where the fuck is the stash? To our left. Is it up there? Yep.
Another locked box.
Not for long. Did I use the ball cutters to open it? You can hide from the trees. We are everywhere. Okay. Oh, I think the key that I was looking of that I got is from another stash. Or exactly that one. Never mind. Yeah, I think it... I think I was supposed to use the key, and I somehow used the ball cutters. But you cannot get here before having the ball cutters, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's in case you don't find the key. Container. Guess we follow the path. Guess we follow the path. Also, I should probably heal. Haven't been healed since the boss fight. And it's also a way to, you know, use my inventory. Just keep walking. Okay. But yeah, I don't remember listening to Rose at the Bingo Night. And I was thorough as fuck. Like, I did a lot to try and find everything. Hearing a taken. Gotta turn this on. I do love that you actively make your own safe rooms, but I wish the generator minigame was more meaningful, not just, oh, activate the safe room kind of thing. Because the generator minigame on Alan Wake 1 was more for, like, trying to, you know, stop the taken from attacking you. Oh, look, another page. Neat. Bright Falls. Bright Falls. Returned 5. Return 5. Koskelas. Bright Falls. Ooh. Almost deleted more than I wanted. Nice.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk
God,
were
the
anxious. Their
fucking
anticipation
subtitles have
mixed with fear.
so much delay compared
People
to
had
what
restless
Alan is saying.
dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Jesus, the subtitles don't even match. It left it like on the last paragraph, but to cancel Deer Fest out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The Silent Hill. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on town, and the shadows pouring with it. Okay. Something else? The water and arrows. Nice. Quick save it is. Anything else close to here? Janitor's bucket. The stash and a page. I really wish I could, you know, put markers on it. Just follow the road. One less taken. One less taken. Range fucker. Don't think I didn't see you teleporting, asshole. Okay, what do you have? Oh, batteries. That's nice. Also my arrow. Also nice. Okay, so we have 2 down triangles.
There's another cult stash. Another one of those cult boxes.
The light. Two sideways triangle, and we could brute force the rest because we don't really need to do much else. So. Two down triangles, 2 sideways triangles, the rest being brute forced. No. Not that. Okay. Let's make you the sideways triangles. And you the two down triangles. Mm -mm 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 -mm. No, then you are the two sideways one. And you should be the two down triangles. Or not. Okay. Nope. Let's put you the other way around. It's easier to brute forces like this. Nope. Okay. Not either. Okay. Sideways. W. Nope. W. Sideways. And brute forcing. You know what? It's probably easier if I just look for it. Hourglass. Hourglass. W. Sideways. Hourglass W sideways. Not this order, so you are this and no. Are you sideways and this is hourglass? Are the sideways triangles inwards or outwards? Hourglass sideways. How do I know? Is there a number? No, there's no number. The fucking shadow protected it. Oh, it's a multiplying fuck.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Yeah, now there's less monsters. It's still annoying as fuck. Okay, so hourglass, sideways, and W. God knows the fucking order. I mean, it is sideways, hourglass, and W. That's the order that you find them in, like a spiral, so. Sideways, hourglass, W. No? Hourglass, sideways, W. No. W, hourglass, sideways. No. Okay. Hourglass, sideways. No. What is your key, fucker? Hourglass, W, sideways. No. No? Okay, follow the arrows, I'm following the arrows, that's sideways, okay. Found another one. W. Found that one. Follow that. And okay, so sideways W hourglass. Sideways W. So hourglass. Sideways W hourglass. You piece of shit. That's probably the only fucking combination that I haven't tried. Inventory full. Just got word that that the feds have Alan in custody. He came out of the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on high alert. We need to take the rider out. Okay. Follow the path. There is a page. Time to just get things straight up, get things, and keep moving. There's a page to the right. Neat. Koskela's break into the FBC lab. Not bad. This is Return 3. Jesus Christ. Return 3. Colt finds the clicker. Breakthrough. Koskela parade float. Gale taken, Bright Falls. All right. I have it ordered in when you want to find it, when you can find it, not where it actually belongs to, because this is technically Return 3.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake.
Seriously?
Something they called
They got in delivering
shadow.
coffee? Jesus Christ.
Everyone who went into the
Come
lake
on,
came back a
FBC. I know
monster.
you're...
Hartman had gone
I don't
into
want
the
to call
lake.
them stupid, but
He'd
they
come
are.
back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
So that's why they think... Oh... Hartman had gone into the lake, he came back bad. The FBC captured him, interrogated him based on the ravings. Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake and was also bad when she came back. That's why they think everyone that comes out of the lake comes out bad. That's why. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, this is the cabin from the DLC. It is a ranger station, not just a random cabin by the beach. Oh, interesting. Cannot open this. But we can open the side door. That leads nowhere, really. Okay, locked door. Maybe on the stash, right there? I don't know if I checked this ranger station when we last played. I wanted to store the fucking thing and get up. Using the thing. Done. I have more ammo than
Another
I need.
cult stash?
Okay, what the fuck is that? That's like a map, but the game is not letting me see the map. It's like a fucking drawing, but... Hello, photo mode. That's a fucking problem. There's a Santa Claus on top, like a chimney? This is the second Santa Claus thing that we find. I'm assuming it's probably inside the fireplace in this house because of, you know, the Santa Claus chimney thing.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay. We don't have the key. Oh, a screwdriver! Oh, you piece of sh... That's a screwdriver thing, not, you need a key to this thing. And we do have the screwdriver. Fuck off. Here I was trying to find the stupid key when you can just screwdriver this fucking shit. Again, if you have the tool, it shouldn't make you look for it.
Another one of those rhymes.
Nice. A child needs their mother to keep them safe and a home to be their hiding place, because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring the doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away, give them treats and pray. They won't rock your house down to the ground. So the monster there and the child in the house.
Makes sense.
Would you look at that? Oh, they went inside. You don't see this a lot. Those footprints are going outward, not inward. Huh, I don't trust this. Inventory full. Fuck. Well, the thing is that the rhyme is done. I love that there's a bunch of ravens absolutely fucking everywhere. Okay, FBC, keep leaving your fucking documents where everyone can find them. Test sites in Bright Falls. Manning your stations. Vega to Dr. Campbell, acknowledged and understood. Campbell to Vega, it has come to my attention that both of you have left your posts in several locations while on duty to gallivant around and do personal business. Wow. Again, the FBC being incompetent. When does that happen? We need to look for the deer heads, the deer mounted heads. Speak of the devil, there you are.
On greener pastures now.
This is getting dark, Saga. Jesus. How many left? 4? 4 remaining.
4 remaining.
Thank you. Okay. Chimney. Oh, yeah, fireplace. No? Fireplace with a Santa Claus. That's a weird one. I don't remember that one. Also, it feels really fucking weird that it was not letting me see the picture. Again, maybe glitch. Yeah, it's not letting me see the thing. A Santa Claus on a chimney. A Santa Claus on a chimney. Okay. Something else in here other than that? Ranger Station stash key. It is inside there. Oh, thank fucking god. That's a lot of batteries. I was running out of them. Saga, I need you to run faster. Wonder why it was not letting me look into it. Ranger Station stash key. Yeah, it is supposed to be here. Maybe later? No? Supposed to be here on the chimney, unless it is outside. It could be outside. Oh, there's an outside to the chimney. There's also a weird handprinting here that kinda tells you that that's in there. Okay, let's open that stash. Oh, come on, another patrol. I just fucking got rid of you fuckers. Go down. I said stay down.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
For now. God, the town is corrupted as shit, huh? Hidden by the trees. Did we find all the stashes? Find all the cold stashes and lunchboxes. Nice. One less trophy. One less trophy. Nice. Took me forever to figure out the hint wasn't Santa's butt. Why are we making this so complicated? Just give us the normal fucking kiss. Okay. Bright false
Get the cricket
skins.
awake and make him fix his attempt.
Yep. Get Wake out of SBC custody. Cult of the tree. Instructing to take the rider out, so... Colt's goal? Uh-huh. Hmm. I love that that's the story. That's the sound that she makes when she doesn't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure. Bright Falls area. So I like that the fucking things stack because I certainly don't have all the stashes. Especially like the ones in town or the ones in Cauldron Lake. I'm missing one. I'm missing the one in water, but they do stack. They do stack. And apparently same with the nursery rhymes. I haven't done all the nursery rhymes apparently. We're missing 2 of them. 2 of them in Bright Falls. One of them. Multiple in Cauldron Lake. 3 of them in Cauldron Lake and 1 in Watery. 1 in Watery. And the Alex Casey lunchboxes. 1 in Bright Falls. There should be 3 more in Bright Falls. 2 more in Bright Falls that are straight up in town, and 1 in Cauldron Lake that is by the camping area. Neat. Map. Oh look, the nursery rhyme and the things. Nice. I think the nursery rhyme is straight up in the water. Yeah. This also trigger a fight if I remember correctly.
There's a rhyme over here.
A rhyme and a new doll, or just the rhyme? To bed. To the beach, child went wandering. Pretty shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast, pointy nose, a flapping wing and dragging toes. But the child was wrong, it was mother all along. On a boat grabbing a towel, she's already gone. So, mother, monster, no, that would be child. And no, child is gathering things, monster is on the water.
Oh shit.
Oh, Taken, where are you? Oh, follow the things. Thank you for the ammo. Come on, show yourself. Are you not gonna show yourself until I get rid of something in my inventory to pick that up? Am I fully out of arrows? We have way too many fucking flares.
Lots of charms lying around here.
There should be a Taken spawning there, but it's not. The worst thing is that I'm kinda hearing the noises of the Taken, but it's not spawning. Okay. And the lunchbox? Somewhere around.
There's another lunchbox.
Remember to stay... remember the story won't let anything bad happen to us. Took you a fucking second. But that's not the one that we needed to kill.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Also not the one. That's a bunch of arrows that I cannot pick. I don't use this. Or the rifle ammo. So arrows are fine, I guess. Nice, 4 arrows. Still really fucking curious about the Tekken that should have spawned on the water. That didn't spawn. Okay, nothing else in here. Let's get to the safe room. No, we can... We can go through the boatyard. God, this is really picky with where you can walk and where you can't, huh? Okay, Bunker Woods is done. Boatyard, it isn't yet. There is a thing, a lunchbox somewhere in here. I'm seeing them and following them. Nice.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
And a page. Nice. Some good old progress. Rose receives a message. That's... ooh. Chapter 6. Nice. Also, we're about to find Dark Poem 3, which is another new one. The woods were dark. I held my breath. I could hear heavy footsteps out among the trees. It was scaring my heart beat in my chest like a small bird fluttering against its cage. I shivered. I was cold too. I saw a shape emerge from the trees. It was a menacing large shape, a bad shape. It looked at me with evil, glowing eyes. I gasped. No! It had seen me. It growled and lurched towards me, and I ran. I ran until running became too hard to do. I couldn't run anymore, so I stopped running. I could feel the monster's hot breath on my neck. I was too afraid to turn around. It was about to get me. I was a goner for sure. I ran again. I had never been so scared, not ever. This was the end. I wish anyone would come and save me. Huh. That's kind of fucking weird. That's the best written fanfic that we have found. And there's a nursery rhyme in there. Hello, Vulture. Only the nursery rhyme.
That wraps up my list of favorite park benches in Bright Falls.
Nice.
And now, I just want to clear something up from our last run.
I love that we're getting
Another rhyme.
all the pad radio shows. 5 little monsters out on the sea competing to see who the winner will be. They rock their boats to find out who floats until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and sea replied, "On the bottom they will rot if you don't stop rocking. If they don't stop rocking their boats." So, monster mama
Makes sense.
makes sense. Container and charm. I mean, it sucks that my inventory is permanently full. Oh, Jesus. You're not a Taken, you're not covering shadows. You suck. Fake Taken.
Well, Now there's less monsters.
Those two were not monsters, those were just people from down.
A charm for my bracelet.
I love that it keeps giving me tutorials on how to use the fucking charms. Like I haven't been using them this whole fucking time. Shotgun shells? Oh, batteries, almost as good. Hey, any of you fuckers had shotgun shells on you?
Here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question: what exactly goes into that delicious meal?
I feel really bad for Pat. He deserved a lot better. Thank you for the shotgun shells.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake.
The fact that he has such a fucking gripe with a dog, it's really funny. That John Figamore is actively calling a dog a jerk. He's a dog. Not only a dog, a good fucking boy. What do you mean a jerk? He's a good boy. Okay, there's a page in the parking lot. Point of interest in there, a bunch of containers in here. I do love that even with all that's going on, this is still a fucking safe place and you cannot, you know. Oh, the page is not spawned yet, right? No, the page is not here yet.
Those people just burst
Sometimes I
in
hate
here
that
and
it
expect
marks
to
things
clean
that are
up
not
after
there.
them.
Like, mark it later. Hello, point of interest. Okay. Can we get the boxes? Or is that door still locked?
It's not opening.
Jesus, lady. It's just her against the world. Well, saving it is because we are already over time. We gotta call it a day. But hey, it was nice. It was nice to be back on Alan Wake. Haven't played since Friday and we're on Wednesday. So yeah, no, it was nice to be back on Alan Wake. And we got some progress. We got some progress done. Some good old progress. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one a day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you on the next video, whatever I'm doing. So until then, thanks for watching. If you want to be on the charitable folks list, like Macro, Forcrow, GamePups, Nea and I, Anonymous, Napashali, Ashley, Noki, and Jakister, Ranging, and Jeremy, just support charity whenever we do charity stuff. And if you want to be like Mr. Pig and Max, just support the channel the rest of the time. There's plenty of ways down in the description, including a bunch of really cool merch. Especially like Alan Wake and Control merch. And I'm so looking forward to looking forward to Firebreak. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I kinda want to finish the platinum run of Alan Wake 2 before Firebreak breaks out, funny enough. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye.